I am with you live from Gloucester, and today we have another topic. Today it's a question whether you agree or disagree, and I would like to know the reason why. And today's question is: something is better than nothing. Do you agree or disagree? And I'd like to know your reasons. So let's start off with Arush first. Arush, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 4F. My school name is Delhi Public School, Mega City, Kolkata, and my favorite hobbies are playing, singing, and dancing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Arush. And Arush, can you tell us what did you do with your day today?
First, I woke up in the morning at 9 o'clock, and then I was playing till 10 o'clock because today is Mahashivratri, and on this day,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Har Har Mahadev, Shivji's. Today,
Mm-hmm.
it's marriage of Shivji. So here in India we celebrate Mahashivratri. So I was
Mm-hmm.
celebrating that. Then I went downstairs to play with my friends. After that I came at 4 o'clock. Then from 4 to 5 I was just eating evening snacks, fried rice and French fries. Then
Mm-hmm.
I joined 6:30,
Lovely.
7:30 online classes. Then I am joining your class now. Thank you, ma'am.
Excellent. Very good. So, Arush, the statement for today is something is better than nothing. Do you agree or disagree with this, and why?
I agree. I agree. Like for
Mm-hmm.
example, I'm gonna tell you I want a Lamborghini car, and my father gives me a toy Lamborghini car. So I am happy with that. I'm
Okay.
like before I was thinking that I want a real Lamborghini Aventador, but my father bought me a toy Lamborghini Aventador. So I was happy. I am happy with that
Okay.
because it is opening gates. I'm just imagining. I have never bought a Lamborghini toy. Like it is
Okay.
just pushing back. It will just like miniature. Like the real Lamborghini, it will be the same. The same. The gates will be also open. Bonnet, everything, lights, everything will be there.
Mm-hmm.
And just like you can play it, you need to just push it. And when you will leave, so on that time the projector lights which is fitted on at the headlights, that will be on, and when it will take brake, when it will go a bit slow, and then at the tail lights the brake light will be on.
Okay.
I've seen in
Very
YouTube videos they have did like that. They have just modified it with lights and everything.
okay. And do you feel like if someone is, something better than nothing, do you think they actually have a positive outlook on life? Are
Oh
they
ma'am,
more?
like lots of people, like lots of children, they want a real Lamborghini or any car, anything. So
Mm-hmm.
if their father, mother brings a toy version, so lots of children just shout on them parents that I want a real, I want a real. So their mother, father says that we can't buy a real one because that is very costly, this, that, everything. So after some time, then when the child is bigger, like when he is a grown up, so like my mother father also says me that when you will be a grown up, you can do by yourself anything. Like when I
Okay.
will be 26 or 36 years,
Okay.
not
Um,
not.
do you feel it's in any way related to someone being content? So something is better than nothing. Do you think you're more content with it as a person, or do you think you're someone who settles? Does it say that
No,
on
someone
your
someone settles it.
someone who settles? And do you think it's good to be someone who just settles for something?
Yes, yes.
Doesn't do you think that doesn't show lack of motivation and drive?
No, like lots of people just demand they want this, that. So
Hmm.
for them, they should do some. They should earn money so they can buy that thing. If you will just ask money from your grandparents, they will not give you.
But it's not asking money for grandparents from grandparents. I'm saying something is better than
Not
nothing.
from
That you get
grandparents, parents. Not
from,
from
well, it's not
grandparents.
asking for money. I'm not talking about asking for money from parents or grandparents, whatever. But I'm not talking about asking for money. I'm talking about because something is better than nothing. It means if you get something, it's better than getting nothing, and you're happy with it. You told me that you agree with that, but does if let's say um, you get a 65 in your exam instead of getting 100, and you
I'm
say,
happy
oh
with
well,
that, and my mother
I'll
will
be
be
happy
happy.
with that. If you're just happy with that, though, do you think it makes you less motivated to work hard towards a goal, less focused?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Why?
Marks are not a big thing, and
Okay,
if
so
you have great
mhm,
knowledge, like you have lots of knowledge, so that will be counted. Marks will be not counted because marks are just numbers. They are not in real life actually. Because in lots of schools I have seen, like in exams, they don't give numbers. They give star, tick, good, bad, excellent. And I have seen in primary schools. Like when I was in primary school, so I have seen.
okay, okay. Thank you very much, Arush. Okay,
Okay,
let's
ma'am.
move on. You're welcome. Let's move on to Navya. Hi, Navya. How are you?
Good evening, ma'am. I'm good. How are
Good evening. I'm good, thank you. So, Navya, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My name is Navya Karwal. I study in class 7 in Calcutta, and my day was good as like tomorrow is my last exam, and the subject which for tomorrow I have already completed it 2 weeks ago, so I'm not like worried about it. I just need to do two or three quick revisions, and then I
Mm-hmm.
will be. And the toughest subjects which I was prepared for today, the questions paper were easy, but they were a bit lengthy. So I am happy because the tough subjects are over.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. Okay. And can you tell me, so what, how much did you have to study today?
Today, like I started, today I woke up early, today I woke up at 6 o'clock. So I took a break, like my exams ended at 1 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So I took a break till 4:30,
Uh-huh.
and then I ate my lunch, and then I talked with my friends bit. So till now, I think I studied for 3 hours.
Fantastic. Okay. And can you tell us regarding today's statement? Something is better than nothing. Do you agree or disagree? And I'd like your reasons why.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we always see beggars on the street. I will not say beggars, I will say people with no shelter and people with no food or money.
Mm-hmm.
So, like whenever we go towards them, some children always see that they have a plate, and inside the plate they have at least um 10 or 20 coins, 10 or 20 coins. They don't have 100 rupees or 50 rupees, but they have 10 or 20 coins, and in that 10 or 20 coins they can at least buy a packet of chips or a packet of juice to at least give something to the stomach, so that they can go through the day. So
Mm-hmm.
it's better to drink or eat something other than to starve themselves. At least they earned, at least they took 110 I mean, at least they earned 10 rupees and they ate something, but it's not like they didn't earn anything and they did nothing. So at least something is better than nothing.
Okay. Okay. So yes, from that point of view, if you are in poverty and you have something, something's better than nothing, of course, than living completely without anything, and surviving on nothing. However, do you think it's always the case with something is better than nothing? Do you think you should settle?
Yes, ma'am, because I like you said that in case of poverty, not like that also. Like nowadays, people like teenagers. Like I'm a teenager myself, so I know that teenagers like have are so conscious about themselves. They tell their parents that I won't eat this, I don't want to eat that, I will work out, I will do this, I will do that. And the parents always say that you have to eat, this is your age to eat. So at least they, and what, and the doctors always tells us that don't eat the full thing. If you're making a pack of noodles, break it, keep the half in the packet and keep the other part. Why? Because she's telling us to eat the half of it, not the full of it. Why? Because at least we're eating something other than nothing. It's better to have something other than nothing. That's why.
Okay, but uh, going back now to my different argument of looking at this as something is better than nothing. If you get something, but it's not the full thing, yes, it is better than nothing. But don't you think if you had to settle every time, oh, well, I got something at least, do you think that that makes you a bit, maybe a bit of a slightly defeated attitude, or maybe not motivated enough or not driven enough? Don't you think that the reverse is true as well?
No, ma'am, because nowadays people are happy in little things only. Like they start to appreciate little things. And yes, like you said that sometimes like sometimes they don't have the mood. You're trying to say that if people have something, like if their goal is to achieve something big and if they have something small, then they become a bit dismotivated. You're trying to say that, but at least, ma'am, every goal is different. If you're trying to if you're trying to if I'm trying to have a 80 on my test, and if I get only 45, I'm happy. But I will make my goal that next time I will at least get 75. So every goal is different and the person's thinking is also different, so it kind of depends on that.
Okay, very good. Okay. Thank you very much, Navya.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, next we have Ambika Ray. Hi, Ambika.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening. How are
Good
you?
evening. I'm good, thank you. So, Ambika, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I am Ambika Rai. I live in Kolkata. I have completed my PhD in 2019 in physics, my doctorate degree in physics. And now I'm searching for job. My hobbies are singing, painting, all this. Thank you. Regarding my days, today I have woke up early. Here there is today is Shivratri. That Lord Shiv, we worship Lord Shiv for this day. So I keep today fast, and my son's exam is going on, so I taught him today is holiday, but tomorrow he has exam, so I have prepared him. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. What exams does he have tomorrow?
Tomorrow he has computer exam.
Okay. And can you tell us a bit about something's better than nothing? Do you agree or disagree?
Yes, ma'am, I do agree with something is better than nothing. It is for me, it is completely a positive attitude that how we are dealing with our every situations in life. Suppose I know that I am not good in communications, so I have to find my own way to put forward my first step towards it. It is always uncomfortable for me because I have to go beyond from my comfort zone. That means I have to do something for my development. Again, suppose I have some life goals, so I have to take some actions rather than sitting idle. That little action may give some positive or negative results. If it will give positive, then will be encouraged. I will be encouraged by my deed. for the further work. And if it will give negative results, then it must be leave some lessons, learning lessons or knowledge towards my goal. While by sitting idle or doing nothing, I cannot improve myself anyway, or a negative vibe spreads around me, which affects not only to me, but also around me, around my circles. So if we need improvement, we need development, if we need recognized by our society or by our environment, then we have to choose something which is always better than, which is always give good results rather than nothing. Thank you.
Okay, I see your point. So your thinking is something is better than nothing because it's our way forward. It's what's going to drive me forward to get more.
Yes, ma'am.
I see. So you're not. So you're seeing it in a bit of a different way to Arush and Navya. Whilst Arush and Navya are thinking, well, something is better than nothing because I have this and I can, be happy by it. You are seeing as something is better than nothing because it's a step forward for me to get something more and something better.
Yes, ma'am.
I see. Okay, so you're kind of seeing it as a midway between what I'm seeing and what Navya and Darush are seeing, which is quite interesting. Okay, so do you think that it makes you, something is better than nothing in the way you're seeing it, will make you strive for better, will make you more determined, hardworking, and not settled with something that you don't want?
Yes, ma'am. One thing is, if I got something, it does not means that I'm satisfied. I will not do work. I will not. I have let it free, set it more and
Okay.
more, so that I'll
Good.
achieve my goal.
Very good. Okay, good. So I want you all to listen to each other because I think we're going to get to a point where I'd like you to comment on each other's way of thinking. So I'd like to hear a bit of comments coming along. So let's move on to Sanjana for now. Sanjana, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I am Sanjana. I'm studying 7th standard in RVB Metric Higher Secondary School in Toyur. My hobbies are drawing, painting, and reading books. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And what did you do with your day, Sanjana?
Ma'am, all the day itself, today also I wake up at 6 o'clock and I went to school and I came my home and I wrote my homeworks and I joined a class, ma'am.
Okay, very good. And do you have any exams tomorrow?
Ma'am, all the day I haven't test.
Oh, good luck then. Okay, so what do you think, Sanjana? Something is better than nothing. What is your thinking? Do you agree or disagree, and why?
Yes, ma'am. I agree, ma'am. I think in all these situations of the life, we faced that something is better than nothing.
Okay.
And we first, but I like drawing and I love drawing and I love studying also, ma'am. I think studying also best than drawing. Drawing also best than studying.
Okay.
I think two things are best.
Okay,
and
very good.
we go any shopping mall, and
Very good.
we shop the dresses. We saw two kinds of dresses that is very beautiful. We think this is so better, and this is so beautiful. uh, we confused how to select.
Okay, very good. And can you tell me um, what but how is it this being confused how to sell it? How is it something is better than nothing? Can you explain a bit to me? I'm a bit confused how you got there.
uh, Mom, I can explain.
Hmm. Can you explain it, please? Once, why is something better than nothing?
Mom,
Sanjana? Hmm. Yes, Sanjana.
Mom, we have a confusion to select some things.
Hmm.
Um, Two things also better. How to we can select one thing?
Okay. So you're saying that between selecting two things in a shop, you'd get one, and something's better than getting nothing at all.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but shouldn't you get what you want ultimately? Shouldn't you be getting something that you want to get?
Ma'am, I want to get ma'am, I want to draw and study,
Hmm.
and nothing else.
Okay, but how does it help you if something needs to be better than nothing? So is it not making you, if you just want to draw and study, but you're not happy to get something, you just doesn't, is it not making you maybe demotivated?
No, ma'am. It is making that confusing, and how we select that, like.
You think it's making you confused?
Yes, ma'am.
Why? Why do you think it's making you confused?
Uh,
Sanjana, why do you think it's making you confused? Can you explain to me, please?
Ma'am, I say, ma'am. Many times, I have in this situation.
And you're just happy with something
Yes, ma'am. In
rather than being.
shopping mall,
Mhm.
and in my life.
And you're just happy with
And
what you get.
yes, ma'am. And my father also say that, and my father and my grandfathers say that, you not concentrate in drawing and painting. You concentrate in study.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Sanjana.
Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, and let's move on to Soni now. Soni, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
My name is Soni Haswani. I am 22 years old. I am from Satna MP. I am postgraduated. I am taking tuition classes at my home. And if I talk about today's day, so it was a pretty good day because today is our Hindu festival, Mahashivratri. So I celebrate this festival, going to temple and doing a worship of Lord Shiva. That's it, ma'am. And if I talk about today's topic, uh, that it is good to be something like like I am spending my whole day in physical activity. No, sorry, mental activity, because teaching and self study, that's and all. I'm not doing any physical activity like exercise. So I think that I am gaining my weight. So it is good that the whole day of my tidy day, that I take a little bit time of 15 minutes to get exercise. So it is better than nothing that I start one step for my life. And if I talk about that, when I spend a whole day in a study and all, so I think that at the evening, I think I should take a break and go for a morning walk. That is good. That better than nothing. That I take a little bit step for myself. That's it, ma'am.
Okay. The way you saw it, I can understand now. Your something is better than nothing. Getting something like a morning walk, that's better than nothing. That's better than not moving at all, and it gives me some relief. But do you think you can see something is better than nothing as well from another perspective, where if you're always happy with what you get into a sort of complacency?
No, I think it's a good thing that if we are doing nothing, that it's a good that we are doing something in our life. That's a
Mm-hmm.
very important. That otherwise we are just spending our day on a mobile or an all other activities. Like if I am also a 22-year-old girl, but if I am just spending my whole day in just a little bit household while doing household work, and then I am spending whole day in watching movie, watching web series, and all, this is not a right. That I am doing a little bit work at home, so it gives me a perfect relaxation. So I think it's good that it is not.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yeah, carry on, carry on.
No, no, I'm done.
Okay, so now you've heard each other. Do you have any comments on anyone else's something is better than nothing, how they view it?
No, there is no, not at all at that type of things that in all. But as I'm saying that we are using our daily activity with some new things that is good for our health, that is good for our surroundings.
Okay, anyone else? Anyone, Ambika, Arush, Navya, Sanjana, do you have any comments about about anyone else's thoughts that they've shared and their opinions? Do you have any comments about it? Anything that you'd like to add or share? Arush, Ambika?
Ambika, ma'am.
Yes? Yes, hi,
Uh,
Ambika.
yes, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Actually, if we'll take it something, this one, if we'll take it as positive, then we'll improve ourselves. If suppose what you have told, that if somebody is get 65 marks as with respect to 100 mark, and if he is satisfied, then in that case actually it will not work. Actually we suppose we due to lack of study I am getting 65 marks rather than 100 marks. So that means I have to improve for myself to get around above 90 marks or 95 marks, so that I will achieve my goal or whatever I have. But it's not like that. I'll keep myself satisfied that yes, I have got 65 marks, and there is no need to study. There is no need to study. I can get marks easily. Some in that case something is negative, right? Because it gives us satisfaction. But but the thing is, it depends upon our mindset, that how we are dealing with that. That means if whether we need more marks, or we are getting satisfied with that. So depending upon our mindset, all these things will happen. Thank you.
Excellent. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, unless anyone has anything else to comment, our class is coming to an end. Thank you all for sharing your opinions with me, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Good evening.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.